Item: SCP-1431. Codename: Scavenger Hunt. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-1431 is to be kept in a securely locked filing cabinet on the 4th floor of Site. Site security is to remain on standby in proximity to tests conducted on SCP-1431. Description: SCP-1431 is a 26.6 cm x 20.3 cm sheet of paper presumably torn from a notebook. Printed in warped block letters at the top of the page are the words, Salvador Strange Scavenger Hunt. Following the title is a set list of instructions on how to play. The rules of SCP-1431 do not deviate from those of a standard scavenger hunt. They refer to 2 teams with no maximum amount of players. The teams must gather designated items indicated on a list. Points are granted upon the return of an item based upon the difficulty in retrieving said item. Above the rules is a self-proclaimed motivational note declaring, failure to attempt to gather items is poor sportsmanship and will result in feelings of despair, followed by death. Better get cracking. SCP-1431 has been tested times and did not produce the described effects to those who did not participate in the game. The note is believed to be intentionally deceptive in order to motivate subjects to further interact with SCP-1431. The title and rules of the game are the only evident pieces of text until SCP-1431 enters an active state. Activation occurs if a minimum of 2 humans simultaneously observe SCP-1431. When activated, new text manifests on SCP-1431. To date, the only consistent text manifested is the ordered numbers 1 through 10 leading down the page. The items indicated on the list are random. However, a certain uniform theme in the designated items is distinctly present between each test. Field tests indicate that there is always one designated easily accessible item to the subject at the bottom of each list. SCP-1431 was recovered from a house in Canada in an active state after reports of puzzling robberies had been circulating the town's local news. Observable scavenger hunt list upon recovery of SCP-1431. 1. 10 points. 2. 5 points. 3. 10 points. 4. 75 points. 5. 150 points. 6. 5 points. 7. The earwax from a recently deafened ear 50 points. 8. 10 points. 9. Blood spilled through envy 100 points. 10. 5 points. Addendum. A field test was conducted between 2 Class D personnel on site. Procedure: both Class D personnel simultaneously observed SCP-1431. SCP-1431 manifested a list of designated items. Results: both subjects read the list of designated items. The items were displayed on the list as follows. 1. A gift given out of guild 10 points. 2. A field mouse that never made it to the end of the maze 30 points. 3. A computer hard drive containing pornography of a relative 25 points. 4. A light bulb that was changed while the electricity was still on 50 points. 5. A tooth lost to neither the dentist nor natural causes 10 points. 6. Data redacted, 500 points. 7. A notebook with a sincere cry for help inscribed in it 5 points. 8. High prescription glasses stolen from a pedestrian 25 points. 9. A butcher's knife belonging to an unlawful butcher 15 points. 10. A coffee mug 5 points. Days, 6 hours and 58 minutes were spent recovering all the items on the list. Subject A was provided with all of the designated items on the list and Subject B was given nothing. Upon the accumulation of all the items on the list, all manifested text faded to the point where it was no longer evident on SCP-1431. Research staff exercised caution upon completion of the test. Both subjects remained in the designated testing chamber without incident for days until escorted out. Additional notes. A package addressed to Mr. from a non-existent mailing address was delivered to site approximately 1 week later. The package contained a gift basket and a note. Note delivered alongside package. Congratulations. Please accept this gift basket packed with cherry-scented soaps and a couple of extra copies of Salvador's Strange Scavenger Hunt. Don't forget to hand out the copies, unless you like hogging all the fun. In the meantime, we suggest you use the provided bars of soap to wash away the anxiety this round may have caused you or anybody else. Salvador. All soap provided in gift baskets has tested non-anomalous and is being stored on the second floor in the spare toiletries cabinet. Continued testing of SCP-1431 has been halted due to the difficulty and resources required to produce all of the items on each new list. 174 copies of SCP-1431 are currently being stored in the designated securely locked filing cabinet. Footnotes. 1. Designated item number 6 displays the words, "Data redacted," and is not an authentic redaction of information from this report. Retrieval of designated item, data redacted, was performed by giving Subject A an item. Prior to the item being acquired, all knowledge and data concerning said item was deleted from Foundation records and replaced with the phrase, "Data redacted,"